What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Minnie, and in this video we are going to go over how to play in trends and how to use the larger time frame to be able to find smaller time frame analysis. Take your entries and make some money. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So first trade that I want to go over is OCEA. OSHA. We had a massive move on this stock today, all the way from $2.50 to around 470. And we see a lot of these moves every single day in the stock market, right? We're small cap traders, but what we don't always see is trend trades like this, right? We can see the 20 EMA on the 5-minute always holding this level. We held it here, came back, retested it, made a nice move, retested this plus VWAP, which is double confluence, made a nice move, came back into this demand zone, reclaimed the EMA, made a nice move, and then finally broke under. Right? So EMAs help you develop the trend or help you find the trend that's being developed, right? So let's look into it a little bit deeper now. So I took my first entry on OCEA, right, at 1026. Okay, 1026 Central, that's 1126 market time. Said I added at 299. We're scaling off at 320 and then into pops as well, right? So how did I find this stock? So first, this came on my scanner, right? This came on the scanner that we have in the team that we have built inside the Discord, right? So I was looking at the scanner and I saw this come up. Now I don't chase, I don't play breakouts, I don't go with the volume. I play dips. I look for areas where we're gonna have low selling pressure, right? Selling pressure cools down. We have a doji candle, which means a reversal is coming. That means buyers and sellers are equal. There's no one else. It's just equal, right? No one's in control. And that tells me that after a downtrend, I see buyers coming in on these 5-minute soaks. And then I see a doji candle. That tells me all this selling is coming to an end and all this buying at the bottom is getting ready to make a pop. That's exactly what happened. We took it at 299 as you guys saw, and then we made that move to 320s in which we got our first scale offs. Then we played the bottom reversals all the way up to 330, and then we had the next leg, all the way up to 380s. Second trade that I personally took was this 340 trade, right? So let's go to the larger time frame analysis now. If we're looking at the 1-hour chart, or let's go to the 30-minute chart. Right, so when I'm trading this, I want to see who's in control, who has gotten liquidity, where's the money at, right? That's what we're looking for. So if I'm trading OCEA at like this, right? It's like this. We don't know any of this right now. It's this right here. So, okay, we continue our uptrend, and then within 30 minutes, we make an upper wick, grab liquidity, and close down here, right? Close at this level, which is 366. That's where we close, 366. Next candle, we grab liquidity again and close down here. So that tells me that selling is over. There's selling pressure over here, right? There's shorts are coming in. Market makers are grabbing liquidity for the next leg, whatever it may be, right? There's just sellers and liquidity up there. There's money up there. So we're going to mark that out as resistance. Now, we're going to look at the support levels. So we have support on the 30-minute. So it started off here, and then that's why that rejection came, right? We have 2 support levels and 2 resistance levels. So let's mark that out now. So we have our two support levels, which extends out to here. Okay? So now we're still looking at these 2 candles. Let's just assume we don't know all this happened. We're still looking at these 2 candles. Now the next candle we're looking at, this is where I took that entry on this candle. I'm looking, okay, well, we already grabbed liquidity twice up here, right? They got all the money that they needed. Market makers got all the money that they needed, all the stop hunts, whatever it may be, right? Now, there's liquidity down here still, though. So we picked up this liquidity, and now, because we have such a nice base, and there's not any big wicks, right? It's just pure accumulation. This is, you can see people getting liquidated right here, right? But this is just staying pure accumulation. They're just grabbing liquidity, and this to me looks like a long setup. So I drop down to the 15-minute, right? And I see, okay, well, since we have two upper wicks right here, we have another upper wick right here and then lower wick right here. This is the candle where I'm watching it. Okay, so they already got all the liquidity here. Now we're grabbing liquidity here, right? We're basing. So after we grab liquidity here, we made the move down. Now that we grab liquidity here, I'm looking for a move back up, right? So that's why I took my entry, and then it had that massive move. But after this rejection, I dropped even lower to the 5-minute time frame. And this is where volume comes in. This is where volume analysis is very important. We have resistance here, right? We have massive rejection with high volume, massive rejection with high volume. Pull back, and then we come into this rejection area again. This rejection volume is almost nothing compared to over here. And then these pullbacks against the EMAs are on low volume, right? They're on low volume. We didn't see a massive move down. We saw low volume consolidation, and then that's where the burst out over resistance was, right? So either you take an entry here, your stop loss would be under the EMA or back into the zone. But the safer entry is consolidation after you break out of the zone, right? So you break out of the zone, you break through resistance, and then you take that dip buy into the zone. So you can see we have consolidation, liquidity grabs, and then perfect candle over here, grab liquidity into that zone, and then made that massive move, which still had the trend play, right? So I hope this all makes sense. This breakdown makes sense to y'all. If you guys want more educational videos like these, make sure you guys subscribe, follow, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.